eBay is where a lot of us go to find cheap desktops, though it's rare to see one under $50 considering how expensive shipping is. Yet surprisingly, every once in a while with enough digging, you can find some great listings with cheap or free shipping. That's why I found this listing, selling refurbished Prime Systems desktops for $38 with free shipping. I'll be going over specs, upgrades, and benchmarks right after this. Stock footage can get extremely pricey. That's where VideoBlocks comes in. VideoBlocks is one of the fastest growing stock libraries, featuring over 3 million videos, After Effects templates, and motion backgrounds. Every clip that you use from VideoBlocks also comes with a royalty-free agreement, so you can't get copyright strikes. Because we all know how bad YouTube is these days. A 1-year subscription to VideoBlocks costs $149, which is more than fair considering there's over $10 million of content to choose from. And VideoBlocks is the only marketplace of its kind to give 100% commission to the artists. And best of all, you don't need a subscription to try out VideoBlocks. VideoBlocks is giving away free 1-week memberships, so you have the opportunity to try it out. Just use the link down in the description or go to videoblocks.com/YouTube to register. A cheap PC isn't anything special without worthwhile components, and that's where this computer really surprised me. It features 2 GB of DDR2 RAM, a 160 GB hard drive, 280 watt power supply, and an Intel Core2Duo E8400 processor. The E8400 and the motherboard it's attached to are really the most valuable parts of this computer. The Core2 Quad E8400 is somewhat comparable to the popular Q6600, and the motherboard can support up to 8 GB of RAM instead of the typical 4. While the rest of the computer is mediocre, the motherboard and CPU alone are worth the entire price of the computer. So consider the fact that it's a fully working desktop as a bonus. The big issues with this system are the GMA integrated graphics and the lack of RAM. I initially was going to try to game on the integrated graphics, but after a few benchmarks, I really didn't want to keep going. The few benchmarks I did before upgrading showcased that the GMA 3100 graphics are simply not usable anymore, at least for gaming. So it's clear there's a few things I need to upgrade, the RAM and the GPU. I ended up going the cost-effective route and buying 4 GB of DDR2 RAM along with the GT1030. The GT1030 is really a perfect solution for a PC like this, considering it draws just 30 watts and is as powerful as a GTX 750. Installing the RAM and graphics card was a simple task of pushing a few tabs and changing the GPU bracket. Once that was done, I was ready to benchmark. I tested a vast array of games, and this is what I got. It's important to note that even without upgrades, this computer can make a great home server. I currently use it to back up files and host part of my website, and it does a good job. Also, I thought I should note that when I got the computer, the CMOS battery, which keeps the system date and time, was bad, so I had to replace it. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Be cautious if you buy one of these. You know, I don't know. Anyway, that'll be it for this video. I'm sorry if this was a little short or low production value, but I'm working on a bigger video which will be coming out quite soon. So what do you think of this cheap eBay computer? Will you be buying one with the link in the description? Comment down below, like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.